Check out this shit.
Driver,
Alicia
UPS,
Keys, a
folks,
new
FedEx
song,
people working at
unsung
Amazon
heroes
and other warehouses.
pandemic.
So many others who don't
Let's
get
see if
praise,
Alicia Keys is
certainly
doing
don't
this
get paid what they
motherfucker
should.
for
They
charity
have been vital,
or to
a
make
vital link for
fucking
our
money, you know.
survival. That is not
Check out this shit.
an overstatement. We would not be able to be staying in our homes. We would not be able to do social distancing if it wasn't for people who a lot of folks don't necessarily look at every day or
Is
think about
Alicia
every day.
Keys
Those
doing
are the
this
people
shit
who
for
are keeping us
charity
all
or the
able
fuck
to
promotion
stay
to
with
make
our
money?
families and stay
Let's
as
see
safe
what
as
the
possible.
fuck she
It's
does.
these everyday heroes who are the inspiration for a new song called Good Job.
These everyday heroes, we Jamaican been doing over 1,000 Corona songs.
To have joining us right now. Alicia, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I'm moved by all of this.
We had some technical issues. I was glad to see that you were having trouble linking up with us. Did my first Zoom the other day. It took me forever to figure out even what that meant.
Okay.
And I know you got your laundry you said was beeping.
Pretty
You got a
low.
lot of stuff. What is quarantine like? I mean, what are your days like now?
Well, I'm in my laundry room right now. It's like the laundry's beeping and buzzing and the.
Are you really in the laundry room?
I'm literally in my laundry. Apparently, it's the.
I heard she's a beautiful lesbian, go both
But
ways.
here's
It's
what
a
it is.
lesbian.
So I'm here, but in the state of quarantine, it's definitely it's a new thing for all of us. We're all trying to figure it out, but we're doing well. My family as well. We're healthy, and that's the most important. We're together, and we're figuring out how to just create a schedule and keep our frequency high, and we're figuring it out like all of us.
Yeah,
15 times you win award. God almighty.
It just comes at such an important time, I think, and I every day I ride my bike to work, and I'm lucky enough to be able to still have a job and be able to come in. It is delivery. It's folks on bicycles delivering huge packages and delivering food, and it's the bus drivers. I mean, it's people who, as I said, they're not getting paid, the money that they should be paying, and normally society doesn't value what they do. But they are saving all of the rest of us. Can you just talk about about the song, and also when you decided to kind of dedicate it to all the folks who are keeping us all alive?
Yeah, no, seriously, which is what puts me in such a state of awe, because music is obviously so powerful. But this song was actually written a few months ago already, and it was just as important for different people in my life, different people, my mother, my grandmother, friends of mine who I've noticed, just getting up every day. Maybe they've lost their job, trying to raise their kids. Do they ever hear the words good job? You're doing a good job even when you don't feel like it and everything's so heavy and hard. Fast forward to now, if anybody told me that this would be happening, I would have never imagined.
Watch it cough, Mo. Watch it cough.
Crazily enough, this song is like as if it was written for this moment. And so, yes, there's so many people who are our everyday heroes. There are heroes among us right now, and this song really celebrates the fact that you're doing an amazing job. And to your point, these people, without them, where would we be, and what would be going on in our lives, and how would the world even be going? Like, what would we be doing? So it's really powerful, and I'm so grateful that this song is able to be dedicated to so many amazing people that are continuing to go every day and helping us, helping the world turn.
Alicia, I got to say, first of all, it's a pleasure to speak to you, and also, I don't know, whenever I see you, it's calming for some reason.
Okay.
I don't know what it is about your demeanor, how you present yourself. I do feel calm hearing your music and watching you, so thank you for that. I think I'm from a lot of people. I think the frontline workers, everyone that Anderson was mentioning, are obviously going to be moved by this. But what do you think the message is for everybody when they hear this song?
Yeah.
I mean, the message is one of empowerment and of being uplifted. I mean, I think that we can see that there's so many people. One thing that I think is really powerful about this time is that we see that so many people, there's an empathy. There is a desire to really come together, to be together, to show up for each other, and to understand each other more deeply. I think there's this idea of this separateness that maybe has existed before, in deep crises or different tragedies, oftentimes it's isolated to one location.
Oh, yeah.
And so we can obviously feel empathetic for those people over there, but it's never been in the way that it is now, where everybody simultaneously can feel the exact same thing and understand the exact same fears, the exact same uncertainties, and concerns, you know. And so I think what the message is really, you know, a message of gratitude, a message of thanks, a message of knowing that we are going to make it, and the way that we're going to make it is by being together, is by uplifting each other and sharing, you know, these everyday moments that really make us stronger, but specifically, you know, for the essential workers, for the teachers, for, you know, the guy at the grocery store that gets up every morning.
Oh, the fucking Marley families who do nothing.
The delivery person that you're talking about, that you saw on the bike on your way to work, making sure that an elderly person has food in their refrigerator, or the medicine that they need. You know, these things that seem so mundane under normal circumstances are huge. And so the appreciation.
You hear that? Marley's never do a fuck for Trenchtown during the coronavirus crisis.
Just, you know, reminding each other, don't
Pussies.
sit down, because you're needed. You are needed more than even these words could ever express.
Yeah,
fucking
amen
genius.
to that. I want to show the video to folks, and then we'll talk a little bit more afterward. This is your music. It's Our Images. It's the brand new song by Alicia Keys. Good job.
Good job. Good fucking job.
You're the engine that makes all things go, and you're always in disguise, my hero. I see your light in the dark, smile in my face when we all know it's hard. There's no way to ever pay you back. Bless your heart, know I love you for that. Honest and selfless. I don't know if this helps it, but good job. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. You're doing a good job, a good
Fucking job, yeah.
You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, 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 yeah. 6 in the morning, and soon as you walk through that door, everyone needs you again. The world's out of order. It's not a sound when you're not around. All day on your feet, harder. Keep that energy. I know when it feels like the end of the road, you don't let go. You just press forward. You're the engine that makes all things go. Always in disguise, my hero. I see a light in the dark. Smile in my face when we all know it's hard. There's no way to ever pay you back. Bless your heart, know I love you for that.
Okay.
Honest and selfless. I don't know if this helps it, but good job.
Good
Doing a
job.
good job, a good job.
Okay.
You're doing a good job, don't get too down.
Okay.
The world needs you now. Know that you matter.
Okay.
Matter, matter. Yeah, it's a good job. Doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter, matter,
Okay.
matter. The mothers, the fathers, the teachers that feed us, strangers and friends that show up in the end. From the bottom to the top, the listeners that hear us, this is for you. You make me feel it. Oh, don't get too down. The world needs you now.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Wow. That was great. I mean, to be able to do that, Alicia, wow. What a blessing.
Thank you. I mean, like I said, I also can't even believe it, the timing of it. But I'm just honored to be able to share this piece of music that was obviously created for this moment. In this moment when we need each other so much, and just, you know, to give thanks. So I'm grateful.
I just watching it, I was thinking, you know, no good comes out of anything like this. But what I fear that, you know, I can't wait for this all to be over. I hope that when it is all over, that we don't forget all the folks in those images, that we don't forget that we only made it through because of a lot of people who, you know, are risking their own lives and don't get, again, the salaries they should, don't get the recognition they should. I mean, you know, they are essential, not just in a pandemic, they are essential every day of our lives. And I just hope we don't go back to ignoring them to the extent that people ignored them. I hope we continue to value them and elevate them.
Yes, yes. No, you're exactly right. I mean, there's so much to learn, I think, from this time, and there's so much to rethink. You know, I've been thinking so much about how the Black and brown communities have been so disproportionately affected. Just thinking about even how so many low-income families have such a difficult time living healthy lifestyles anyway, and good food and the cost of it.
Yeah, that the Marley family,
and even the
Big
systemic
Bum
racism
Bowers,
that
this
we
is
know
De
is
La
prevalent
Marley.
in America.
Suck
I
your
think that
mother,
it
listen
just,
to the great
you know,
keys.
talking about the essential workers, so many of who are Black and brown, and I feel like it's just time for America to be reborn and to fix so many of these issues. And to your point, really recognizing people and seeing people and recognizing the value and asking ourselves, who do we want to be? Who do we want to become? Who do we want to become out of this? And you're exactly right. I think the last thing that we all want is to go back to whatever was. Like, it's time to go forward. And even in the interview that you did with Magic, even talking about how this is an opportunity to see the importance of people and to really recognize that and to shift the perspective, and it's an opportunity to see each other for who we actually are in this time, you know, and change the narrative. So I think that these heroes that you're talking about, who we don't want to ever forget, I mean, let them be the heroes that they are, not just because we need them, not just because it's a crisis, not just because, you know, without them we wouldn't be able to get our this and that, but because these are really important human beings in our world, and we want to, you know, lift each other up. So this song is for you. This song is for them. This song is for our heroes, so that we can keep going right now, and we can keep seeing the best in each other and keep recognizing how we're all in this together. We don't get to do it if we're not doing it together, and it's definitely not going to be done well if we're not considering all of us, you know. And so I agree with you, and I want to see that continue. I want to see the change that we know we need. Obviously, we need it, or this wouldn't be happening.
Alicia, you just talked about this. We did a lot of reporting as well on the disproportionate impact this has had on the African, and it's had on Black America. And it's interesting because in some places you have 14% Black American population and 42% infections or deaths. I mean, it's very clear that it's much harder than other things. And I just wonder, when you think about that, is there a specific message to Black America tonight?
Well, I mean, I think that's, you know, we know that it's time for great change. It's been that way, and I really do hope that what we're saying
Grammy winner
is that, first of all, we are powerful.
Beautiful,
we are essential. We are the heroes. I mean, we've been heroes to this country since the very day it started, you know, and
Buffalo Soldier,
recognized
motherfucker.
accordingly. And we should definitely, it's just time for there to be this America, to be the equal, compassionate America that we claim, you know? that we claim her to be.
I don't know. I'm going to let you go, but I don't know if you've seen. There's this video in a hospital. I think it's in New York, where when someone is able to actually, when someone recovers and they're able to leave the ward, the hospital workers play play this song. I just want to play this video. They play Empire State of Mind every time someone is able to actually get better and leave, and it's their way of celebrating. I mean, you've probably seen this video. Just again, to be able to give voice to something that people use to express such an important moment, it's just got to be an extraordinary thing.
When I first heard about that happening, I couldn't stop crying. I couldn't believe, born and raised in New York, knowing that New York is hit so hard, just seeing the simple joy that everybody, I have goosebumps right now, like the way that everybody in that hospital, whether you're a patient or a nurse or a doctor, like that somebody made it. And we are all going to make it. We're going to make it through this. To your point, I couldn't be more grateful. Music is such a powerful conduit. I know it's getting us all through in so many ways. Just being able to connect with each other. And I think that's the most important thing I would just want to take away. I'm grateful and thank you so much for this beautiful opportunity to have this gift of these visuals and this to go along with this song. And I think that the most important thing is that we really are in this together, and we really are going to make it if we can truly see each other's hearts the way that we are now. And if we could just take that with us as we go, and as everything starts to come back, if we could just take that with us and never let that go, I feel like that we've grown, and there's something really powerful that's going to come from that.
Yeah, we certainly want to take that forward. Alicia, thank you so much, and thank you for the Zen as well. I really do feel better spending some time with you.
Yeah, Alicia, thank you so much. Awesome.
Thank you. It's so good to see you.
Yeah.
Alicia's song is also going to be the inspiration for a new campaign from the CNN Heroes team. They want you, the viewers, to record a brief video thanking the everyday people you see stepping up and helping others through this pandemic. You can just post it on Instagram using the hashtag #GoodJobCNNHeroes, and CNN will share some of them on air and online. And a lot of you also asked about how you can help. Terrific.
Good job.
To CNN.com.
Turn the fucking lights on.
There's information there on how to help. There are categories to support whenever you want to contribute. You can always find
How do I want to contribute?
Another place to go is CNN.com.
See? Fucking
Thanks so
improv.
much. I want to thank everyone who joined us tonight, including Alicia Keys, Governor Andrew Cuomo, Dr. Stephen Hahn. Also, thanks to those who wrote in with your questions. If you didn't get your question answered tonight, the conversation continues at CNN.com/.
Conversation continue. Okay. Doctors having a conversation. Medical professionals injecting people with disinfectant. Gee, I don't agree. Should I inject my body with fucking bleach? It's like a synthetic swab. Alicia Keys doing a fucking good job. This is plain and obvious. They never mention about the Caribbean. Who gives a fuck about us? Only travel ban. Jamaicans has more Chinese than America. We ain't got no Chinatown, but out of many we are one. What I'm discussing is theoretically nobody gives a fuck about me. We need a technical need about COVID-19. How do you see the world a year from this fucking pandemic? Alicia Keys. Is she doing it for charity? or just for fucking fame. They don't talk about we. They don't talk about me. Only a pretty little chick named Alicia Keys. Is she lesbian? Don't know about that. Jamaican artists are always aware, experimenting on themselves. Who the fuck cares? Now she's on TV. And this is not for charity. Now we'll fucking see. It's a new song about the coronavirus. How do we balance? Send me a fucking ambulance. It's all about speed and opportunity used under the condition. Inmates being released from prison while Alicia Keys doing a corona song to promote her new fucking album. I'm taking the precautionary test. Has she been tested yet? I'm making an assessment. More pressures on the reggae supply train. What the fuck they using Alicia Keys and not we? No disease, but I got allergies. New York, New York. They're about to let her play in Central fucking Park. Toughness and decisiveness. We know that women need leadership. Is she using coronavirus to make more money? Gee. I hope she give the money to the fucking charity. Bang ding ding. I say fuck them Marleys. Bang ding ding. Let's watch you, Alicia Keys. Ding.